Bloody computers. Apologies. Sometimes you just gotta fall back on the tried and tested, ignore everything and just do what you want. Okay, right, we're sorted. There we go. Right, so Dean's now just rounding off quali.
So check flag mean I can still get another lap in?
Yeah, remaining time 2:44.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, I'd have to look at the replay on that. Like, someone parked it because I thought they thought the session stopped. That was really annoying.
Oh, I know.
I might protest if they're a rival.
Well, if they got in your way and you're on a quali lap, then yeah.
He parked it. Really bad.
Whereabouts was that?
Towards the back section.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't know what the corners are called, but do you know the S?
Yeah, I know the one. I've got my eyes on it now.
Lap 3. Ryan
Yeah.
Jones.
Nah, forget it. Doesn't matter, does it?
Probably cost me 2 positions. Going by the timings.
15th so far though, that's so good. It's going to be a good one. Switch over to the race, don't forget. Take your tyres off on the pit. And fuel wise, leave it as a full tank for the time being.
Alright.
Because there's a 20-second driver swap anyway, and maybe we'll need the double tank. Depends. If you get to 40 minutes in and there's still like 5 litres left, then just take 5 litres out. We'll sort it out, it don't matter.
Right, Spa, race.
Come on.
Let me start crew chief up.
Roll bar, there we go.
No, so I'm leaving fuel on full.
Yeah, leave fuel on full, just take your tyres off.
I'll leave fast repair ticked until I come in.
Yeah, leave it ticked. That steering wheel sort of graphic representation is awful.
It is, isn't it?
Really messes with your head. I think I'll turn it off. There we go.
Tom McMahon in 10th.
Just the way things are.
Yeah, there's some toads going on there, wasn't there? There must have been. Kevin Copeland.
Pretty good.
It's alright. The B driver's in an alright position here.
It's a damn good quality app.
You're streaming, aren't you?
Yep. Here we are then. So Dean is now doing the first half of this race, 40 minutes. He's currently in 15th. It's going to be a big one. Careful T1. Here we go then, good start from Dean so far. This is good. Oh, he's going to get a slow down. It's fine, it's fine.
Sorry.
Take it as soon as you can. Take it on the straight.
It's a terrible one.
Oh, this is going to kill him. It might get you out of trouble, just take it. Oh no, it's going badly. Just pick up your feet, get on it. God, there's so much carnage.
Wasn't my fault, was it?
No. Just keep going. Keep your eyes in the back of your head. This is not good. This is an unlucky start. Dean's getting all the luck that I usually get. It's a long race. You can do it.
What's the damage looking like?
How does it feel?
Feels fine. Tell me what it looks like though.
Bent spoiler, but probably just superficial. I'd ignore. Come in for a fast repair. Take your fuel off. Oh my god. Man, he is getting absolutely shot down.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, you're gonna. It's
Yeah.
gotta be. It's gotta be. Fuel off.
Yeah, fuel's off.
Yeah, carnage. Long race to go. We can get it. And as soon as you hit your marker, turn the tyres off and all, so it doesn't do it when we come in.
Okay. What a terrible start.
Calamitous, mate. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. You're getting all the bad luck.
That car did change, hasn't it? I'm repaired, aren't I?
Yeah. Is he? Yeah, you are. Keep it clean from here. That was a pretty awful start, to be fair. So much happening on all sides. A lap 1 slowdown is just crushing. That's not what you want at all. Leaves us with a lot to do, but I'm sure we can do it. It's going to be a somewhat plain it's going to be a little bit plain, this one. Well, let's just sit tight and watch Dean recover this then. He's got a lot of work to do. We've lost our fast repair, which means if he gets another clout,
slowdown is a bit bad,
yeah,
isn't it?
oh yeah, I've wrote the book on it, mate.
Like, it's downright dangerous,
Awful.
isn't it, really?
Yeah, it is. It just does nothing but it just ruins races. That's all it does. But you will be able to get to the tail of this pack by the end of your stint, 100%. Just focus on that. We've already been through that with Silverstone.
Missed my marker and everything there.
Just apply a mental ice pack to your brain and get back in the rhythm. Make it your target to reach the back of that pack by the end of your stint. I don't know how far away we are. Yeah, yeah. He can do it. He can do it. The temperature in his face cells has probably gone up by about 50 degrees, but when he gets his head screwed on, he'll be fine. It's a hot track, this. Let's see how far away our next cars are. Yeah, they're not exactly miles away. Yeah, we've got people all over the shop. And we've got 17. Yeah, 17 incident points to last us a whole 80 minutes, which is also pretty rubbish. It's going to make things somewhat difficult. But will we reach? Let's have a, whilst Dean's having a look at all that, let's see what happened on lap 1 then.
It wasn't
So,
that rear-ended me anyway.
just going to look. practice race. Yeah, 2 minute 45 lap 1 is pretty brutal. So off the line, we're already getting. Oh no, that's nothing to do with us. So this is what happens on lap 1 then. So Dean qualified 15, which in the context of this grid, it's a really tough grid. I mean, that's, to be honest with you, that's where I'd expect to qualify. So we're coming up on Eau Rouge, and because the car's heavy, Eau Rouge is tricky. It gets scooped up off that curb, and when you cut that inside curb, you're done for. You got to slow down, the size of which you'd never ever see. And what that means is that Dean ends up losing all these places, and when he slots in, he ends up getting a ridiculous rear ender from let's see that from their angle, because it's hard to say, innit, if Dean chopped him. I mean, that gap was always going to close. That gap was always going to close. Let's have a look at that again. Oop. This is what happens. We've got Dean on the side there. He could argue that he got squeezed. He wouldn't exactly be wrong, but you've got to have your eyes in about 15 million places half the time. Where are we on this list? This is a big old list. Live. Well, live again. So he's caught up on the back of Ryan Jones, who's had a couple of spins. Let's watch him pick him off. Should be pretty straightforward from there, and he can visually see the next car in the chain.
One down.
Yeah, and you can see the next car in the chain, so keep on it. Don't give up. Got to keep waiting for the straights to give Dean a inspirational speech. A lot of ground to be gained over 40 minutes, so keep your head down.
Will do.
Wondered why crew chief wasn't saying anything. I stopped him, didn't I?
Radio check. 2 litres remaining.
Here we go then. If you're watching this stream and you wanna watch the actual official broadcast, then head over to Apex Racing TV. And he's not 21st. Don't be fooled. Crew chief just counts the number of cars that we're rendering and then counts it back. We're not 21st, unfortunately. Good. Looks like he's in a rhythm now. He's already a good few seconds clear of Ryan Jones, the last person in the pack at the minute.
Copeland is now leading.
This is good. Smooth. Very smooth.
Fastest lap for Stevens, 2:16.10. There's an incident in the chicane. We think it might be Piazza. Yellow flag, caution.
You can see the back of the pack now.
We're setting the pace. You've just done a 2:14.88.
2:14 is pretty good. Pretty good race pace. Just had a dismal first lap.
You should have a fun race if I get you into the traffic.
Yeah, well, your pace is strong.
New fastest lap for Kittleman, 2:14.84.
Just trying to leave you some room for incidents.
Yeah, I just thought that. Just looked at the account, 9:25. That's fine.
Oops.
Oops. The more you think about it, the worse it is.
Yeah.
We are 15 minutes into the race. Wow, that was a big swing then, that was. I thought he was going to put a tyre on the grass.
Yeah, that slowdown was a race ruiner, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, we've all been there. They're rubbish. Totally unjustified.
I don't think I've ever had one that bad before that's kind of cost so much.
That was Indianapolis for me. That cost me about 100 quid in prize worth, probably.
Unlucky.
Butler is leading the race, 20th place.
Not far off anyway. This is good though, in the rhythm. I reckon we can get back up to 20th by the end.
So just tell me the lap time of the P20. I'm in the 2:14s at the minute.
I will get on that. Twenty. 20. Well, currently 20th last lap was 2:16.
Wow.
I don't know whether he had an incident or anything like that.
Oh, I can smell blood now.
Yeah, Morgan Butler's last one was 2:15.
Webb is now in the lead.
Bob Humphries was 2:14.5, and he knows this car like the back of his hand.
The leader has just done a 2:13.08.
You're basically lapping faster than everybody above, everybody below like 12th.
Well, that's where I qualified, wasn't it? So
Yeah, and they're all still bunched together. So just keep your keep your mind clear, getting them clean laps done. Their scrapping is equalising this for us. As long as I don't mess it up. Innit? And I mentioned that that black flag at Indianapolis was referring to WGTC, where the last roundabout it came down to a 5-point gap between me and first place. And WGTC was sponsored by these chaps, Freem. Rather than having the default
23rd place, Copeland is leading the race.
Rather than taking the default prize, which was going to be a pair of gloves, I ain't going to use them really. I opted to convert mine into vouchers and get this Freem beanie hat and this Freem neck protector for karting. Always wear a neck protector in karting, even if you're just doing rental karting, which is what all I've ever done. Oh, I've only ever done rental karting, but I'm just saying, when we get back to good times and you go karting, wear a neck brace. They'll have some on standby. Any decent place will have them for you to wear. Always wear one, because I got clattered so hard, perpendicularly side on, that it smashed the engine, which was sitting just here. It was some bloke who'd never driven in the wet before, I think, and he just went so fast and braked, had no grip, and he crashed into me going around a hairpin. So I was basically going really slow and side on. He came steaming in at what must have felt like about 20 mile an hour, which don't sound like a lot, but it was enough to make me feel like I'd snapped in half. And my neck, I heard my neck just squelch as it basically snapped 90 degrees right. So always wear one of these when you go karting, even if you just, indoorness, because you never know, someone else might not have any talent at all and they might absolutely torpedo you, and through no fault of your own you can end up with somebody just absolutely steamrolling you. But he didn't mean it, it was just difficult conditions and no experience. But ever since then, always had a neck brace on in karting. Oh yeah, you can see some cars now, can't you? You can see some prey.
Yep.
Nice.
They're getting closer.
This is good.
That was a good lap, I think.
P24. That lap was
this is probably the most dangerous bit though now.
That's your best lap in this session.
Overtaking a squad of tail enders.
Some of them must have damage to be this slow.
Well, think about it. You're probably lapping about 2-3 seconds per lap quicker than most. You basically just did a drive-through, which ain't really that bad. It's legit. Make it count. Also, I am not sponsored by Freem. Yet. That's the attitude to have. About 17 minutes now till the seats are swapped.
incident in the chicane. It looks like Anderson.
Ooh. Hopefully they'll just do that to each other now.
That lap time was 2:14.67.
Any sign of any trouble, just
What's
back
that,
up.
sorry?
Any sign of
Okay.
any trouble, just back off. Because if we get a ding from a collected car, that's it.
Lines is now in the lead.
Oh, there's a nice pack of about 5 cars now that are starting to fight with each other. But I would rather they be a bit more spaced out than that, because it's always risky. Always risky trying to cut through a pack like this. There's obviously a guy at the start. There's a guy at the front, and the second car behind him is maybe not that offensive. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't think about it.
There's an incident in the chicane. It looks like it's Stevens.
This looks blooming.
Okay, Daniel, the next car is Holland.
It's going to be fun carving through this.
P21.
This is it now. Sudden death. Hello, no name. What's he going to do here?
Left side.
Okay,
He's still
one
there.
down, and it looks pretty clean there.
Clear left. Lines is now leading.
Always so nerve-wracking. So nerve-wracking. Who we got behind us? Yeah, Derek Holland. Derek Holland, you can always trust him. Derek Holland, he doesn't do anything silly.
The leader has just done a 2:12.73.
That's great. Who's ahead of us? Mick Anderson. I mean, Mick is quick. He's the guy who was behind me at Silverstone. He's quick, so he must be either harbouring damage or Spa just doesn't agree with him. One of the two.
The guy in front is Anderson.
This is the guy that took me out last week.
Okay, Daniel, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. P20.
Well, it's not me driving, Alan. His name's Alan because he's a crew chief. Apparently that's his name.
left side. Still there. Clear left. Car left.
Ooh, he's on the left.
Clear left.
I saw him.
No contact. Well avoided there by Dean. That was well avoided.
Lines is now in the lead.
I see it now, we're in the
Leader
swing.
has just done a
Keep it
2:12.55.
up. I think Mick is out of position, so don't worry if you're not catching him.
Yeah, I think he is. He must have a bit of damage because he's not that fast.
He must have, but he was right behind me at Silverstone. God, the tension. There's a lot of tension in this sort of thing. Because you know that's some other geezer that's driving the car you've got to then get into, and we ain't got no we've got no fast repair, which means that when we get in the pits, if we've got damage, can't fix it. Not unless it can be fixed in about 10 seconds, and that's usually not a lot. Not a lot can be fixed in 10 seconds.
Copeland is leading the race. P18.
Okay. Where are we at the minute? We're 33rd. So when I take over in about 12 minutes time, 9 minutes time rather, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Okay, chaps, I'm going to leave you for a couple of minutes while I just make sure that I'll get everything in order. About 9 minutes remain before I take the seat.
Lacombe.
Or maybe not. Good. Right, he's past that particular incident. Arthur Godzik, really aggressive, really quick. So I'm not sure what he's doing down here. Back in a sec.
I just came off then, didn't he?
The track temperature is falling. It's now 33 Celsius. Lines is now leading.
Hello. Alright, Yako Creative. Yako, I'm assuming that it's pronounced Eastern European style because of the singular J and the no C before the K, which normally means Yako. Just a wild guess. Yeah, that's good then.
P20, good lap. That's your best in the session.
I'm back.
All right, Daniel. The next car is Anderson.
Right, I'm going to tell you how much fuel I've got.
Yeah, you read my mind.
I'm 15.2 litres now, 15.
Okay.
So I can pit when I'm comfortable to pit if we can, if you can make it on the last stint.
15,
So he's
15,
going to be
15.
difficult to pass.
I think you're going to have to leave it till you're about 6 litres in. It says we need 144 litres to finish. As long as we're on pace, it's okay. Keep with them. Cheers from the States. Still Sunday afternoon for you guys. I'm jealous. It's now about 9 o'clock for us here, and that means it's 2 hours before we go to bed, and it's Monday, and we've got to go to work again. Except we're not going to work. We are, well, a large chunk of us just working remotely, doing all our stuff.
Powell is now in the lead.
But that's good for us. In the field of IT, it's easy to do your work remotely most of the time. So cheers to the States. Pit on the next lap around if you think you're losing time.
P19.
Oh, we've got somebody exiting the pits now. Alright, Mark. Right, it's about, I think Dean might be on his last lap now, which basically means that he'll roll into the pits at the end of his stint. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Oh.
Car right.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Still there. Clear right.
Jesus.
Car left.
Oh.
Still there. Car
Oh.
left. Clear left.
What?
Did you see that?
Yeah. What a madman. What a madman. Wow, that was pretty good. Pretty good from Dean there. Gotta admit.
That was a bit tight, wasn't it?
That was something else, man. That was crazy. What a crazy bloke. Are you coming in this lap or next one? Because you're clear of them now. Go another one if you can. Only if you think you're not going to get dive bombed.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I don't want
you're
you
clear
to take
now.
the fuel.
No, you're clear now.
I don't want you to fuel save. I want you to go flat out.
Yep, alright.
So I'll come in this one and full fuel, yeah? Or just tell me the exact amount.
Yeah, just full fuel if you're coming in now.
No, next one.
Okay. If you're coming in the next one, then
Okay, Daniel, there's a car
zip it down
exiting,
to
it's heads up.
70 litres.
P15.
Oh, what an absolute performance right there from Dean. That was a crazy double overtake. That was some nice work. That was very nice. Who we got in front of us then? We got
McMahon is leading the race.
Matty Chambers.
I'm sure Matty Chambers just came out of the pit, but I'm sure he did first in.
He came out the pits, I don't know then. Big fuel difference between you and him now, so just ride his coattails.
They're in a different race, aren't they, really?
Yeah.
The leader has just done a 212.42.
So you know when you pit, you can actually change the fuel value there before it fills up. So don't worry about doing it before then.
Oh, it's already set to 70.
Okay, cool. Don't. Looking at that Porsche in the mirrors, thinking, don't do it, man, don't do it.
Sorry. You got
Stop eating my incidents, you greedy guts.
You should.
Don't worry about it.
Because you haven't started.
Yeah, if I used it all up,
Speed
you'd still have
limit
been
is
doing better than
60
me.
kilometers per hour.
Ready to go.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Look out for the pit speed limit.
Here we go then. Dean has done his
Gauge
job.
limiter, box in
Right,
to
70 litres going
160
in.
metres.
Yeah.
Tyres
We don't have that
unchecked.
data.
Everything's unchecked.
Okay. Good job. Pulled it right back at the end.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
Don't worry.
50 metres.
Godspeed.
Here we go. Alright then. We are
All yours.
good. Okie doke. 20 seconds for driver swap anyway. Yeah, that was a lot of stuff clawed back then. Here we go then.
All clear on pit exit, you can push now. The next car is Johnson. Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right.
Just got to settle in and find out where this car is because we're on old tyres now.
What stage I'll leave the tyres in?
So it feels fine to me. Hot day, 40 minutes age on them. It's just funny trying to figure out where the grip is and all that kind of stuff. I think I'll put that brake bias forward in case.
I'm just grabbing a drink, be right back.
Yep. Okay.
P22. We haven't got that data. We don't have enough data for that.
My mission at this point is to just get comfy, find my pace, keep them tyres happy, cool them down if they're a little bit hot, and get in a rhythm. I'm sure we can do that. Try not to engage that TC too much. And try not to eat too many incidents. Yep.
Bin is now in the lead. Car left, clear left.
Making life difficult, yeah.
Yeah, he's a bit awkward to get around, I think. Might be better off on the next straight.
Stay calm, keep it smooth. P20.
He's backing me off into Joel Evans, who's probably quite handy.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Daniel. Chambers is now leading. There's an incident in. Who on?
Could be an incident here.
I just think better of it.
I think so.
Even if this guy just pulls you through the pack. Are you faster than him?
It's just because he blocked the line on the last chicane, otherwise it would have been done by now.
Incident in the chicane.
He's just not as good on the brakes.
B27.
He says.
Car right. Hold your line.
So you got a better exit, so you should be able to come across.
Yeah, well, hopefully he just lets us go through over his... Yeah, there you go. My fault, I was too far over the road and then it started wandering.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Well defended.
He was very considerate. Gotta blooming catch up with him now.
He qualified quite quick. Yeah, I don't think they're a half-bad driver, to be honest.
I reckon there's going to be a few disqualifications by the end of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
These hot tracks are a menace.
It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're all in it together, so it's not too bad.
Seventeenth place.
Back on the sniff again.
If you can make move on this guy,
Yeah.
I imagine the guy behind you will have a hard
Yeah.
time getting past him.
All right, Daniel, hold your nerve. Just keep
Well,
it
there's a good old
smooth,
pack
no
right in front of us
mistakes.
at all.
You've just done a 2:13.89.
Can you have him?
Probably not this time. Seems fairly peppy on the straight. But it should help me keep Joel at bay.
have a feeling the guys behind you were excluded from qualifying, but they're quite quick.
Okay.
You've got loads of fuel.
Well, crew chief's happy with the fuel load, so that's one thing I don't even have to worry about. Here we go. Are we going to set up a move here?
Defending well.
Mm-hmm.
B18. Car left. Clear left.
That rear end is so loose, especially when you're following somebody.
Hopefully you'll have a bit of clean air in a short while.
It's pretty much now or never. I've just got to send it in Blanchimont. Try and not lift.
Left side. Clear left. On your right. Right side's clear.
Crazy
Just have a
move.
warning for cutting the track.
No good.
You served your slow down, yeah?
It's like
18.
4 seconds.
Oh, that's aggressive, man.
Yeah.
4 seconds. I wish there was like if you give your spot back, you're fine.
It's fine, I'll just let Joel do it instead. He'll probably get past no problem. I just thought if I tried to go around the chicane curb the right way, there was going to be an accident. Yeah. I'll soon catch up to him because they'll be fighting anyway.
Yeah, they'll be duking out. He's got past already.
Jean-Philippe's probably quite flustered now.
incident in campus. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 31 Celsius.
And that was a bungled move then. Not very good.
There's an incident in the chicane. It looks like brown. Okay, Daniel, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. P18.
The track's got seriously colder.
Yeah, about 10 degrees colder. See, that Joel hasn't exactly run up a bit.
I think they're pretty solid drivers you were just with there.
Yeah, apart from me.
No, I think you three are all out of position and you're probably like top 10 drivers, to be honest. Just battling it out down there.
Yeah, well, we need to get the chain, don't we? Get this train of cars up ahead.
There's an incident in the chicane. P19.
Is he a lap car?
Yeah, lapped car.
Car left. Clear left.
I don't know what he was doing parking in the middle behind you like that.
Okay, Daniel, we've just cut the track.
Oh, we're catching up with a gaggle of cars.
Yeah, it's going to get juicy.
If I can just keep those rears cool, I think that makes a big difference. So I'm going to have to calm down a bit. Yeah, I think me, Jean and Joel are lapping a lot faster than our position says.
Yeah, you're about a second and a half quicker than the guys around you. So in the back of that train, just to the 216, 218, 215.
All right, Daniel,
215,
15 minutes
yeah.
left. That's 15 minutes.
15 minutes left. There's a lot of room to make some spaces here.
We're aiming for low 20s, I reckon. Just gotta hope the guys in front of you are looking to push on and overtake them all.
Yeah, I'm going to keep these tyres cool.
You got 6 incidents to spare.
Yeah.
So
Keep it nice
Let
and
me
tight.
neck.
it's a difficult track for it. Everyone's going to be on it.
Yeah, it is. Bit rubbish really. It makes you really worry about it too much.
Yeah.
Here we go then. Compression. A murder of cars.
Is that what you call a collective of race cars?
Yeah.
On your left, clear left. The gap behind is now 3.2 seconds. 18th. On your right. He's still there. Right side's clear.
I think you might have him.
We'll see. He's got a double toe.
Clear right.
Unlucky man.
Stay between the lines.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, he's still going.
I was just about to say then, I was looking to like freight train, follow Joel through.
Got a little bit of damage.
That's alright. Still topping out 6th, so we're good.
P19.
There will be more incidents in
Yeah. Just got unlucky. I wonder if that Shadbolt fella had a tap from behind.
I think these guys are going to take out each other before the race is over.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Okay, Daniel, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Chambers is leading the race. The gap in front is now 1.4 seconds.
Easy. Just rolled over a square inch of grass.
The gap behind is now 1.6 seconds.
Need to watch out that wandering rear end.
It's easy to do in the Porsche, isn't it?
Need to leave myself maybe a half a foot from the line in case it decides to go straying.
Wow, the Corvette's so quiet.
It's the exact opposite of what we asked for.
Clear left. Shield is now in the lead.
That's what I wanted to do earlier. Oh, these tyres are nice and cold now.
Nail every corner. Let's take whatever chances we can. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes. The gap behind is now 2.0. Okay, Daniel, you're leaning on the guy in front. The gap is 0.26. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Car left. Clear left.
Nice one for making it happen.
Well, it wasn't exactly clean cut. He might take it back again now.
Push, push, push. We can get this guy. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Nah, he hasn't got the toe. Hasn't got enough straight line. Tyres are really good. There's no traction control blink at all.
Getting cooler as well.
Been really careful with them. Oh, we've got Tom Bingham 3 cars ahead.
It looks like it's Holtz.
It is easy pickings most of the time. No disrespect.
Here we go. No, of course. I'm sure you'll know that. Been on a journey with Jean-Philippe.
He's been good company.
Yeah.
Defends like a mean man.
And he's definitely not been too shaken by my crazy send. I think he pities me.
Shield is now leading.
Oh boy.
He sort of had a whiff then, didn't he?
Yeah.
B17, just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. There's an incident in La Source.
Well, that's a bit naughty.
This is exactly what we need.
Right. Okay, this one then is big brain time. He might have damage.
Left side. Still there.
I would slow down.
Clear left.
Probably not. Damage probably. Or he's giving the place back to Tom.
Fair play to the guy.
Right, my tyres feel pretty pliant. How long have we got?
You've got 1 minute 10. So.
Okay, this lap and the next.
Yep.
We could make it.
I've heard the Corvette's used for its tyres, so it might be on.
I've been looking after these for a while now, so they should be able to give me everything. He's just quick down the straight. It's not about normal GTE toe. Or maybe a little bit.
You do have a tiny bit of front end, so you might be losing a few kilometres.
15th place. One more lap to go.
Good exit there for Nailo Rouge, it's on.
Right side. Still there. He's still there. Still there. Clear.
Now that line never works.
Car right. Still there. Clear right. Okay, Daniel, 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes. Track limits. There's an incident in La Source.
You won't begrudge him.
Nah, he had it covered.
He held it well, didn't he?
20. Okay, that's the finish.
That was very, very well done from him.
That was well recovered, by the way. To make 20 after that start.
Good job.
Yeah, well done.
That was a fripping fight and a half.
You made some serious places in those last few laps.
Good fun, that.
Can't believe we only lost 5 positions from that start.
I know. It makes you wonder, like, if we had started and kept 15th, we'd probably only be like 12th. That's how like quick the curve goes up. Oh well,
Yeah.
blimey.
Yeah, good fun though. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. You can do first stint next time as
Okay.
well. Yeah.
It's
It
quite a
won't.
decent strategy, isn't it?
Yeah, it won't go that badly next time. But it's just pure bad luck from what happened. That geezer was just, you know, from his point of view, you probably squeezed his nose, but he really should have seen that come in.
I haven't even watched it back yet.
Blimey. That was a race and a half. Alright, blokes. Alright, Christian. That was a crazy one. So we started 15th, we ended 20th, we had 2 pit stops along the way. I don't think we can really moan too much about that. And that first lap was
Didn't even
absolutely,
look like you touched me.
absolutely
I think it might have
abysmal.
been netcode.
I'm inclined to agree a little bit. So, you know, who knows. But either way, it was recovered. You kept it clean after that. You didn't rack up too many incidents, and neither did I. And that's saying something for me. Those 40 minutes passed like a blink of an eye. It'll be better next week.
You say I didn't cause any incidents. I spun out.
That was probably because of aero
Just
damage, though. You
afterwards.
had aero
Yeah.
damage from that other guy. I think if that happens again on lap 1, you've just got to slow right down and just clear it. That's what
Yeah.
I've been told, because I've raised this in conversation before, and people say the best thing you can do is just clear it as quickly as you can, even if that. But then again, what if you're going about 80 mile an hour on that straight and somebody pulls out for an overtake? It's just ridiculous. What can you do?
Yeah, it's ridiculous there, isn't it?
Yeah, lap 1 and all. But that's where it's going to happen. When you're unsighted, you've not done Eau Rouge for a while, and you just take it a little bit too much, and then you're off then.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't ruin the guy's race that rear-ended me. Carried going on.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, of course. What a
I
journey.
want to watch that overtake back where I kind of get them both on the straight.
Yeah, that was overtaking a race. I don't remember really doing any overtakes, to be honest with you. Only one that I did by accident in turn 1.
Let me find out what lap it was on.
Yeah, Ian, if you're still with
I was
us,
behind him for a little while, weren't I?
I'm glad you've... Oh, crikey. Porsche hoy.
I think it's lap 12 where I started to catch him up.
Yeah. Yeah, that bloody Eau Rouge cut, man. What a devastating thing.
Oh no.
That's exactly how I felt on that last WGTC round. Like, come on.
My own fault though. It's just,
Yeah, what can you
it
do?
just shouldn't be that bad. It just forces you to go too slow down that straight. I think it might have been lap 16 I did the double overtake. No.
Well, so when you have had a flag, when you are going slow and you're trying to reintegrate into the pack, everybody else thinks you're like a second-class citizen. They will just absolutely, punt you out of the way.
Lap 17.
Let's have another look at lap 17 then, because a lot of stuff happened
That
there.
Mark guy did put his brakes on. I think he saved an incident then.
When you're not sort of sliced over, I did think like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
To be honest, the guy in front was like drifting across, wasn't he? Nick Anderson.
Yeah. I'm watching enough on the chopper. I don't know why he was going so slow through there. Ferrari's supposed to be good at that kind of thing. I think he sensed a freeway and then Mick drifted over. Ooh, blimey. Yeah, you scared him.
Okay, Daniel, we're running on fumes, mate. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Or he probably just
Pile up
thought,
in.
what an
So,
idiot.
There's an incident in Kemmel. We think it might be Chambers.
Yeah, Dean definitely got overtaken a race with that one. 2 in 1 straight.
Incident in Eau Rouge. It looks like Chambers. That's half distance. We think about
Come on,
0.
your job is done
Fuel
now.
left.
There we go. Crew chief off.
To be honest, I would have rear-ended the guy in front if I didn't move across.
Yeah. It was Mark's assessment of the situation, I think, that saved you there. That could easily have been one of them where you get pitted round.
Yeah.
I'll give him a gold star.
Yeah. I might mention his name. Oh.
Yeah.
Cheers for rescuing that.
Good job. Same time next week.
Yep.
Suzuka.
In a bit. Bye.
In a bit, mate. Right then, blokes. Same time next week. Same time next week for the final round of this sort of endurance mini-series, which is at Suzuka. Final round is at Suzuka. Same setup. Dean's going to do the first stint because I think he would have been alright there if it hadn't have been for that first lap kind of cock-up cascade. So I think he's alright. And then that's it then for a while. Probably in January then is when the next leagues kick off. But if you're watching and you're interested in taking part in these leagues, because the broadcasts are brilliant. If you haven't seen it yet, go over and have a look at Apex Racing TV. That is the best place that I would recommend to find leagues that you might be interested in, because They're normally always broadcasted because it's a lot of fun. Grassroots broadcasting gets to cut its teeth a bit on that, which is also great. They do a really good job, and it just grows from there. And you can normally find some decent competition. And if you get punted, you can do something about it. You don't just get punted and then have to get on with your day with no comeback. You can actually protest these incidents and get justice if justice is deserved. So leagues are great. Go and look at Apex Racing TV and find the league that you're interested in, on iRacing at least. And yeah, I'll let you know the leagues that I'm joining up for. But it's pretty much going to be the GT Championship. Maybe chuck another one in there, but it can't be as serious as WGTC was because that took a lot of time. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again